This video is part 2 of 7 of the Drive It model. As some of you may know, I have created a 3-model approach to driving an amazing workplace culture, and the coaching model is entitled Drive It. And I have a 7-part series on each of the steps of the Drive It model. You can obtain the Drive It coaching questions on apowerfulculture.com. You'll see that there's options for which of the tools in A Powerful Culture Starts With You that you'd like to download. And the Drive It questions are on one page, 2 sides, and for each step of Drive It, there are questions that you can ask. I created this because I wanted to make it easy to coach anywhere you are, whether it's at work, whether it's in your community, whether it's in your family. And there's a methodology for the Drive It model that as you create a safe environment, as you ask permission to the person, can I coach you on this challenge, that you can follow the model to ensure that you are helping the person seek the answers from within. The assumption when we coach someone is that they have the answers and that we are a guide by their side to help them discover them, to help them discover the possibilities that lie within them. The first step of the Drive It model was determine the challenge. The second step is reflect on what making this change would mean to me. And the reason I created this step is that it's so important for us to have a moment to dream about obtaining the goal that we're talking about, to dream about what it would be like if we achieved it. Who would we be? How would we feel? How would we show up in the world? How would we feel about ourselves? The first question is, imagine that you've resolved this issue. What's different about your life? I'll ask questions to my clients like, what are you doing on a perfect day where you've achieved this goal? Where are you going? Who are you talking to? How are you showing up? How do you feel on the inside? And this is an opportunity to really imagine that you've reached that goal, because we are most likely to manifest what we want when we could actually imagine the future us having obtained it. Another question I ask is, what are 5 to 10 words to describe how you would be feeling about yourself when you reach this goal? A client of mine was tired of having anxiety around his role and around a particular leader he was working with. And he would say, when she's up and she gives me positive feedback, I'm up. If I get negative feedback from her, I'm down. And he wanted to be less dependent on this feedback. He wanted to do his great work and not have to experience this roller coaster. The 5 words he used to describe his future self was calm, collected, confident, and a word that I often use with my clients, rooted. How can we be rooted and growing like trees are? Trees have deep, deep roots, and they are what hold the trees down in the worst of storms. And it's something to remember as a metaphor as we are working on ourselves, how to stay rooted. Another question I ask is, complete this sentence. When I reach this goal, I will be. And again, this gives the person a chance to celebrate their future self, to imagine that they've reached this goal. And that is part of the Drive It model that helps shift someone towards something that they want and gives them permission to imagine. Another thing I do during the coaching process is tell clients about visualizing what they want, and you can create a digital vision board, you can journal about your future self, and all of these things take it out of our minds and put it into the universe. And it also includes telling people about this goal that you have. So here's to your future confident and successful you. And remember, a powerful culture starts with you.